Hello, everyone. So I really don't know where this one's going to go. um, but we have someone here who is having an epiphany, and there is a false person, and spiritual illusions are being stripped away, eradicating principalities. Hmm. Anyway, good to see you all here. Um, Thank you for stopping by, for viewing these, your likes, your subscribes, and for the messages you send. I really appreciate those. I love you all. Um, but we will get right into this. Um, I did pull a declare and decree, and it says all generational curses over myself, my ancestors, my offspring, the parent of my children, and their ancestors are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. And that would be like your sacral, your solar plexus. Someone here is totally revulsed and mind blown, and some are in absolute wonder and grateful over this epiphany. um it's really bringing up those core values, right? um Thinking about generational curses and how they're handed down, right? Those generational beliefs about who we are, our value, that sort of thing. Those underlying beliefs that shape how we view the world also, um, as they kind of form the basis of our judgments, right? It's those core beliefs that we hold on to, and we form judgments of whether it's right or wrong, right? Good or bad, black or white. Um, Also about truth and respect. Um, and it's really not until something comes along that violates those core values that we recognize that those beliefs were based on something that was not true. So, somewhere I feel some are having their core values kind of blown out of the water here. Um, some feeling defeat, powerlessness. Um, and I feel like whatever it was, whatever it is designed in such a way, or was designed in such a way that it kind of kept people from tapping into their own spiritual gifts. This really reminds me of a predator. I mean, I know this is crazy. Just this is kind of what I'm getting. Like those who have preyed on others who may have woken up or gone through some kind of life change, and they were looking for possibly support or counsel or something to that matter. Like they've been deceived, right? Because this is a false person. This is someone who's wearing a mask, someone who is pretending, right? And it's the revealing of that that causes an epiphany that upsets some and makes others grateful. So this tells me there's someone who sees it or who has seen it. And they're grateful that it's being exposed. But yet they're also in wonder. It's like no one is expecting this, even the people who see it and have possibly known it. Maybe there was some intuition or intuitive hit or inner sight, right? And now the evidence is coming out, and it's actually unexpected. Because these people are revulsed. Like it's making them sick. Possibly those who trusted this person. So let's see what spirit has. Let's see here. Oh wow. Okay. Huh. Okay. We'll do this. All right. Well, we have here a thief. So I'm just going to put this here. We know, right? So we have a thief that it's like they're hiding behind the light and now they're trapped. It's like someone who is pretending. This is spiritual. So someone who is pretending to be, say, enlightened or spiritually in tune, right? And they're kind of leading this, it says cult here, but this could be a group. But yet they're trapped. It's like they're trapped. They created an illusion and now they're trapped in their own illusion, is really what I'm getting. And it may be that this coming out is going to make some people sick because this is a thief. This is someone who steals, who comes in, takes what they want. Obviously very sly, very slick. Let's see what else we can get. What have they stolen? I have a feeling it's like, I mean, spirit is all over this with the spiritual illusions being stripped away. It's like spirits eradicating these principalities, and people are going to wake up to what has been stolen. It's coming in unexpectedly. It's an unexpected change. I mean, it could be that there was money stolen, but this is also a change in what is being given and received as well. They may be getting paid actually if they're charging money to this group, or maybe they're stealing money from a group. Um, maybe taking donations in the name of, innocence, in the name of light, in the name of their higher power. Let's see. So this is changing what is being given and what is being received. It's bringing a financial transformation, or could be bringing a financial transformation. It could also bring this is permanent change. Also, this car is loaded up. They're moving out, or trying to, someone actually may be trying to run, but they're trapped. There's no place for them to go. And it's changing this group. Their minds are totally blown. Huh. And this is kind of like receiving that enlightenment, right? That intuition, those what we call sometimes downloads. I call them like inner sights, right? That higher knowledge, higher understanding, higher wisdom. It's like a new or expanded wisdom, right? And it's changing this thief and this cult or this group. Somebody is literally trapped by the light. That's funny. All right. Let's see what else comes out. So we have balance being restored, justice coming in to restore balance, to bring, this is justice coming in, and it's restoring balance. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and Temperance. This is actually healing a lot of confusion. I would put my money on these people having been confused, maybe even possibly everyone having been confused, that this false person's behaviors have confused a lot of people. And by this being exposed, justice is coming in and balancing the scales, clearing up any confusion, bringing in healing, right? This is transmutation. This is alchemy. It's helping people kind of alchemize their inner knowings, right? Those core values, bringing balance to those, bringing healing to those, because we are talking also about generational curses over ourselves, our ancestors, our offsprings. Yeah. So whoever this is that's being exposed has really played a mind game. I mean, this is a trip on the mind for real. And I feel like this is someone who feels like maybe they feel like they've hidden things for so long and so well that they feel or even believe themselves that they're protected by the light, and they've taken this energy of being trapped as like source, their guides, their ancestors protecting them, but spirit saying they're actually trapped. And if they're trapped, that means that they've been trying to move forward. They've possibly been trying to get out of town, right? Or travel privately. This could even be secretly traveling. I don't know. There's something there that is just not right. It really is not right. I feel like it's one of those, a lot of secrecy around travel, around this group, right? Around this higher power, this source, what's being received and given. Obviously we have the thief over here, so it's completely dishonest. It's like using a group, portraying yourself as a minister or a guru of some sort with higher power, using that to control. I mean, I'm looking at the way this fist is holding this sign, this cult sign, right? It's like using that to control a group. So that they could take whatever it was wanted. Thief of change, a thief of transformation. They've, whoever this is, has actually blocked this group from being able to transform their lives spiritually, to step into that higher power. It's affecting people on many levels. We have the 7 of Cups here, so there could be 7 different ways that this has really blocked this group and caused confusion. And temperance here, right? I mean, if you look, that's the stork, and there's a bag, right? It looks like a bag, and there's tears falling into this bag that looks like a ball of fire, right? So it's like transmuting that sorrow or cooling that fire. These people are mind blown and totally revulsed. But to me, it's like it's delivering transformation. This is delivering a spiritual transformation. And after a time of confusion, which tells me that this energy blocked that transformation. And so we have justice now stepping in to balance the scales. Somebody twisted a group. Let's find out a little bit more, see if we can get an idea of this false person, this thief controlling this group. Oh, yeah, it's for money because wealth is coming. So wealth is coming in. Oh, huh. Yeah. This is going to help some break some chains. You're not my master, my life, my rules. I am unchained. This person may be unchained. I mean, yeah. Like when I say unchained, like just loose, right? Loose in the head. They've spilled out these illusions for so long that I feel like they've actually begun to believe in them themselves. Not on this false person, but this event is actually divinely timed, I feel, because it is freeing an entire group, right, that has been under this illusion and this control, all for money. This is greed. And it's all done in secret. It's like they're also secretly planning a getaway and lying about it. I mean, it's done in secret. They're not, it's not authentic, that's for sure, because authenticity doesn't need to hide. The truth doesn't need to hide. It just needs to be. Oh, yeah. And so this is bringing in death, rebirth, um, and confronting the beast within. So this is bringing in a cycle of transformation. This, God, this might even be on a very large scale where someone has falsified statements or intentions, maybe around finances, but they've held something back. Gold. They've held something back because we have thief here also. Out of greed. It's like pocketing the money yourself and telling someone that you donated it to a charity, and then people finding out it was never donated to a charity, that type of thing. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what else the tarot has about this. What is this? Yeah. Wish fulfillment. This may be someone who is single. Huh. There's a lot of emotional manipulation going on here. And I mean, this is someone who is, yeah, hiding. They're hiding the emotions. They're hiding how they gain their independence, maybe emotionally. This is spiritual. They're hiding their spirituality. They're hiding what brings them joy, right? What brings them wish fulfillment. This is also like a blessing in disguise, right? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's changing fortunes. Fortunes are transforming in this also. I also hear these accusations, like it's so weird holding these and looking at these, right? That it's like you have someone here. It's not me, it's you, right? Someone who has played the blame game. It's really a mind bender, is what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know what they've gained through all of this, but whoever it is, they're about to lose it. Their fortune, possibly, I hear their fame and recognition. They're about to be seen in a different light entirely, is what I'm hearing. They're going to go insane, and there's nothing they can do about it. They are trapped. Well, it's definitely bringing about a rebirth, a death, an ending, a balancing of the scales, a truth being revealed about those things which have been covered up and hidden. And this is justice and the wheel of fortune. There's absolutely, and temperance. There's absolutely nothing that can be done about it. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Let the chips fall where they may, I hear. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the star. Huh. Um, yeah, it's going to be seen. It's going to be seen and recognized by many. Yeah. And it could also bring healing too. Yeah. It could also bring healing. Let me see what else I can get here. So let me see what deck do I want to use. Let's pull. Let's see here. Yeah, this is someone, it's actually these core values, right? You think about your core values. This is truth. This is respect. This is honor. It's integrity. So someone who was seen as being truthful and honorable and having integrity is about to lose all of that. Yeah. Spirit, they might have even, look at this, how this fell under the false person. This is like a guiding light. They may have even been seen as a guiding light to some. And with what's coming out, it's balancing the scales between destiny and truth, right? Because we have here, way I laid it down, justice, the star, and then we have the wheel of fortune, which is over like this. I don't know if you guys can see my mess. I'm a messy person. Just put it that way. Right? This is like that false person. They're even going to be shocked. I mean, look at my mess here, right? This is how I do this. I try to make it neat for you guys, but it's just not going to be. Okay, we're going to move these things out of the way. And we look at this false person. They're having an epiphany. They're having an epiphany. This changes their fortune entirely. This really is stripping away core beliefs for some. I'm going to clean up all these little cards here. Right? I mean, really. And then we have justice coming in to balance the scales, to bring in transformation. And we have destiny stepping in, right? Bringing out the truth, the hidden truths. This person being seen as a guiding light. Their fortunes are changing. Most definitely. Oh, wow. And we have divination. I don't know who this would be, but they're really kind of like in the dark arts, right? Like, I feel like trust your intuition. This is a spiritual journey. And so if you've had any doubts, I would listen to those. Yeah, I would. I mean, I would trust, this doesn't say inner voice, but I would trust that inner voice, that if something or someone has been really sketchy and you've started to question yourself, right? Because this can be confusion and illusion, and then like some clarity coming in. Like, I would follow that inner voice. I would look at who or where I'm taking my information from, especially like spiritually. This is like a spiritual leader who's been crooked for a while, right? To where they've caused an imbalance spiritually, held people back from being able to awaken to the value, right? That inner value, that spiritual value, the value of their own inner guidance. It's caused an imbalance to the point that spirit's coming in and changing things with a quickness. And this could be someone, I don't know, who's even ruled by jealousy, definitely by greed. Greed usually includes jealousy and envy, right? Because it's a never-ending thirst for someone like this. You know, they're just thirsty, seriously. And it's like, I feel like they got into it, pulled it off, got away with it, and now they're not. Yeah, now they're not. They're stuck like Chuck. They are trapped. They are trapped. So what advice does Spirit have for those who are going to find out about this, right? Like, can we get any information, guidance from Spirit? about what's going on here. Okay. Well, says you now see that not everyone will support your visions and success. It's best to pursue your destiny in solitude if you find that most people in your life do not celebrate your achievements. Take inspired actions to pursue your dreams, even if you have to do it alone, because prosperity will flow more freely in the absence of envious and deceptive energies in your life. You can't make it up. Some group, some people, more than one, because remember we had the cult card there, has trusted, spiritually trusted. Like this is, well, generational curses. This is, wow, a misuse of power. 100% a misuse of power. 100%. So spirit is saying move in silence, right? Like whatever you have to do, whatever plans you need to make to follow your own intuitive guidance at this time, I would do them like in silence. Like we don't go around, you know, telling everybody everything we're doing, right? We just don't. But they're stuck. They're stuck. And I think people are going to find out that they've trusted someone with some very sacred parts of themselves who has made their living off of fooling people into thinking that they are some kind of spiritual awakened person. Oh, wow, I just split the deck on the declare and decree. By doing this, right, it's all blockages of my financial and material resources are now cleared in spirit and in flesh. You can light a candle, write these things down on a piece of paper, burn them if you wish, just making that an intention that when this comes out, right, that it's breaking these generational curses that, yeah, it might have some people mind blown. Yeah, that's confirmation. While others are actually truly grateful that the news has come out. You might go from being mind blown and sickened to grateful. It's like that blessing in disguise energy. So I would just keep my eyes open, right? My inner eyes, listen to that inner voice, follow your intuition. One of the things that I always tell people is please, like, don't take everything I say, right? And try to make it yours. Okay. Listen to your own inner voice, right? If that means going into silence and to a place of meditation, away from all of the noise, away from all of the tech, where you can hear your own inner voice and get in tune and in alignment with your own gut instincts, right? Listen to that above anything that I ever say to you. Listen to that inner voice because that is truly your guiding light. And while there may be many people out there who have these intuitive hits or who appear to have these spiritual gifts, obviously not all are operating in integrity to that higher power, right? So keep that in mind and just know that what is meant for you will not pass you by, obviously, because we have the universe coming in here to balance the scales, to bring justice. And this is divine justice, right? Just looking at the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, wherever I hit it, right? Just looking at the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, even putting your star there in the middle. This is divine justice. This is the universe coming in and balancing things out and bringing out the truth about some situations, some experiences, and that could be around finances. And it may have some people revulsed and sick. I would think that if that were the case, then it would be those who had actually given to this person or this entity or whatever this is. Yeah, I have starfish spirit says open to infinite possibilities, and hawk spirit coming in. Let spirit be your guide. It's time to collaborate. Life is a mystery. So yeah, follow that light within you, that voice within you, because there's a lot of mystery that has been around this. Some people may have felt it already in their gut, those that have been in tune and in alignment with their higher power. I'm being told you can bring a sort of gentle touch to this situation, right? That, yes, that while you may be in wonder and grateful, I feel there are some who have what it takes to kind of bring that gentle touch to help cool the hearts and the minds of those who have been, you know, entertaining this energy, this thief, obviously. Um, also, helping them see the big picture, right? Helping them see how to come out of this and how this actually works and benefits them. I'm sorry about that. I keep meaning to do this do not disturb thing. So I'll let it go here. Let me see what else we have. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I really think that's good. So just follow your gut instincts. Know that whatever comes, it's for your highest good, that there is obviously some energy here that is being moved out of the way. Confusion is being cleared up. That sort of thing. Yeah. But they're trapped. They've fallen. Yeah. They hid themselves behind the light, thinking it would protect them and keep this game going. And now they're about to find out that they're trapped by the very light they pretended to be. That's crazy. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Peace.